Hello, I hope that you are having a wonderful, beautiful day. I thought today that we would take a little bit of time to breathe into and explore fear. Fear is a really big concept, and there are a lot of places that we can go to understand and explore fear. So if you choose to explore it today, please do so in a safe manner, exploring a fear that is as big or as little as you are able to look into today. Hi, thanks for joining us. So find a comfortable place that you can sit and relax for a few minutes and be open to exploring the concept and idea of fear. So let's start by closing our eyes and just noticing your breath. Just a couple rounds of breathing in and out. Maybe you can feel your breath move like the waves behind me. And then let's try to change the breath. Let your breath come in through your nose and fill the belly. The belly expands as you breathe in. Hold that breath full and then slowly let it out through your nose. Breathing in again, belly gets full. Hold the breath full. Feel the support beneath you. Slowly let the breath out through the nose. Hold the breath empty. And then once more, breathing in, expanding through the belly. Hold your breath full. And slowly let the breath out through the nose. Feel whatever is beneath you supporting your body, whether it's a chair, the earth, I'm sitting on a concrete block, your mat. Trace the outline of your body, noticing all the places that are actually touching that support beneath you. And then come back to noticing your breath. We're going through this process of feeling the breath and feeling the support beneath you so that you can feel grounded and safe as we go into this concept of fear. I'm going to talk about fear for a few moments, and as I do, I want you to think about where in your body does fear live? Where does fear show up for you? Fear is a natural response designed to help keep us safe. It comes from the oldest parts of our brain, the parts of our brain that have been around for many, many, many generations, many thousands of years. And it's designed to keep us safe so that if we see danger, something that could potentially harm us, we either fight, flight, or freeze. And these responses have worked well to keep us safe and to get humans where we are now. But as we have gone through evolution, we have developed higher abilities, and we can see something that could potentially be a threat. For example, right now there's a Lake Erie water snake over here. My first response upon seeing that snake would be to freeze and say, oh my goodness, there's a snake. But then I take a breath and I realize, oh, that snake is not interested in me. It actually lives here under these rocks. I've seen it here every day. It's okay. But in order to access that higher part of our brain and that higher thinking, we have to realize that we are coming from a fear-based response. Breathe and make a better choice. If we stay in fear, our bodies get tense, our brains shut down, and we're limited in accessing better choices. We're limited in our thoughts. Our thoughts tend to be based in fight, flight, or freeze responses. So let's think about what our bodies do when we come into a fear-based response. We get tense, tight, our shoulders might come down, we close and protect our heart and our vital organs. And this posture right here like this creates tension in our back, our neck, our shoulders. And then this response also makes it more difficult for us to breathe. And if we don't have a full breathing pattern, the nice full 3-part breath that we've worked on in some of these other videos, that creates more anxiety. And the more anxiety we have, the more we go towards our fear-based response. So it's okay to have fear, but recognize that what you're doing is coming from fear, and then choose the response that you really want. So instead of having a fear-based reaction, create a response based out of the things that speak to you, based out of the things and the ways that you really want to live life. It's a lot. It takes practice. It takes awareness. But fear-based responses are showing up over and over and over again in our world, and they are contagious. It only takes one person to post something that's fear-based and probably not even accurate or correct, and then other people share it over and over again, and the fear is contagious. So instead of having a fear-based response, take a moment and breathe and see how you really want to respond rather than react. So coming back to those thoughts we had a few minutes ago, if it's okay, you're fine. Sorry. Coming back to the thought I had a couple minutes ago, close your eyes and see where in your body does fear tend to show up for you. Where does it live? If you think about something that was scary, that you can handle thinking about right now, what is your body's reaction? Do you brace? Do you hold your breath? Does everything get really tight? Do you want to crumple up into a ball? And these are not judgments. This is just an observation. What does your body do? Thinking about this will help you understand where in your body that fear tends to live and get stuck and held up. So if you can figure out where you think that fear might be living, storing, getting stuck, being held in the tissues and the cells of your body, perhaps even for generations, close your eyes and place your hands over the places where you think fear might live for you. And maybe it's just where it lives today, right now, in this moment. Close your eyes if it feels okay. If it doesn't feel okay, keep them open and let your gaze be soft onto something that feels supportive. Take a full breath in through the nose, letting the belly expand. Hold that breath and let it out slowly through the nose. 2 more rounds like this, letting the breath come in. Hold it and let it release slowly through the nose. Once more, in through the nose, belly expands. Out through the nose, belly releases. Keep breathing in a way that feels safe and full and smooth. Fear will show up for us in our lives. Noticing that we have fear. It's not a bad thing. This fear is here to teach us a lesson. When the fear shows up, ask yourself, what is it that I'm really afraid of? Am I afraid of losing control? Am I afraid of something unrealistic? What is this fear here to help me better understand about how I choose to interact with the world? Will I choose to react, or will I choose to respond with this fear? And it all starts with the breath. Breathing into the places in your body where you realize that fear is stored, where fear lingers. Take that breath of fresh air right down to that place where you hold the fear. And as you exhale, tell the fear that it can go. Again, breathing into the place where you know you are holding on to fear. Tell the fear, I see you, I hear you, I understand you're trying to teach me a lesson. And as you exhale, let the fear go. Again, breathing in. I see you, I hear you, I feel you. And with the exhale, I choose to respond not out of fear, but out of love, compassion, and understanding. Again, breathing in. Placing your hands on the places where maybe you feel the fear because it's tension in your body. And exhaling. I see you, fear, and I let you go. You no longer serve me. Keep breathing. The purpose of the fear is to bring your awareness to a situation, to keep you safe. Look at the situation, breathe into it, to give you space and time to respond appropriately. Exhaling, letting go of the fear. Breathing into the fear, make space. Breathing into the fear, you recognize and honor its purpose. And exhaling lets it go. And that space where fear once lived, you fill with love, compassion, empathy, and understanding for yourself and for others. Breathing in, expanding the belly, the chest, letting go, chest draws in, belly draws in. Breathing into the fear, honoring and recognizing that it is there, surrendering to it, makes time and space for new possibilities. It gives you the potential to live your life fully, not through fear, but because you honor and recognize it. You've been able to live better through love and compassion, understanding. Anytime today, tomorrow, or the next, that you start to feel that tensing, that limited breath, come back to this moment where you safely explored fear. You breathed into it. You let it go little bit by bit. And you let the love and the light show up a little bit more. This takes time and practice. But every time we practice, we get a little bit better. We let a little bit more go. And we begin to heal ourselves. And healing ourselves is where it all begins so that we can heal collectively. So thank you for being here today to breathe and to explore. Before you move, let your body feel connected to the ground so that you may feel safe. Keep your breath nice and smooth and deep. If you practiced with us yesterday, remembering the feeling you want to bring into your day today, fill yourself with that before you leave this practice. Thank you for spending some time here today to take care of yourself so that we can take care of each other. Namaste. Thank you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to message us or post them in here and we will try to get back to you. Thank you. Enjoy a beautiful day.